I would be able to take over this game, but when it comes to team fights, I would not be having a great time. And the Olaf is coming through, and actually, I love it.
I mean, Olaf is fantastic.
I love it.
Pick. It's a really good pick here from Yike. He's completely untouched, and he can just dive freely. There's no real burst damage to get him down before he gets his resets, keeping that Ragnarok uptime up.
They have stun in top from Mainter. They have Poby with the W as well. And then they also have the Alistar, but it might be in trouble here.
Late caller, maybe going to come in soon. SamD going to be exhausted, but now that he comes on out, he's looking for the trades in response. Kalista amidst the minion wave, gets doubled up on, and that's a very beneficial trade for Na'Vi. We'll see how that develops as Yike hovers to the side. Found Poby, good undertow, Spirit Rush as well. Catching Poby, but the flash from Rilech is great with the seismic shove. Last of Yehu's ulti used while First Blood goes over to Yike, but Rilech looking for a trade. All it takes is one more cube, but out over the wall, Yehu gets to the last of his mana as a double goes down to Yike now with a knockout, but another undertow. Yike has found another victim. Paris came to help out, but he's got to flash away. The Olaf on the board, double, so is Yike. Looks for the invade now with a 700 gold lead.
Hang on a second, Rilech.
Flash, engage. Rilech goes forward instead after getting the scuttle. He puts the door up. There's Ragnarok time. He can't escape. Rilech thought he could ulti out, but he's denied as Yehu charms him down.
Guys, where's the rest of my team? Hang on.
Ragnarok used quickness as well. This turns into a counterplay from KC. They've got their own counter spell. Slicing Maelstrom is a one-man and gets the flash out of Yike. He retreats as Mainter shows up to save the day. Over the wall, there's Kana. There's going to be a wall sent in response. And a stun up. Kana's isolated. He can't get through the unraveled earth. And Rilech seals his fate for a kill for Na'Vi.
The BT. Aros.
Knock up. Undertow. He's going to run in. Unbreakable will when. He used it, but he's dead. Paris and getting caught out. Base checking. Even more iconic duo in the series. SamD trying to kite it out the charm. Well done on the movement.
And try to make a play onto Kana here.
You can see Kana, as you said, Paris here, slicing Maelstrom as well as Dominus. The ult sent in by Rilech, but now that he's up here with TP coming from Na'Vi, they're full committing this third Drake off the board. 5 members in the top lane, but you're against Soul Point now.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
They get the kill on Kana, but because Kana got the initial wave, I don't think they'll be able to get the tier 2 top. Maybe a few plates for Poby.
Not like flipping Ocean Soul versus an Olaf either. As Rilech gets the scuttle, but now he's in trouble. KC looking for the counter play, setting up with the All Deception. Paris in a bit of trouble, but Uso behind enemy lines. He gets exhausted, slowed down, stunned up with the trample, but he battle dances over the wall. The power of Rakan is the mobility, and KC use it well.
And force SamD to respond, and then contested them in River as well. They were able to force them out.
Quickness.
Oh,
He's bait. He just used his flash before. The flick back SamD is dead. The feathers are out from Kalista as well, trying to be a counterplay from Na'Vi, but they've walked into a trap. Yes, it's a 1-for-1, but his feathers pull back. The Ragnarok Olaf helps Kalista get a double. It's Na'Vi making decision after decision that ends poorly as KC think about the Baron.
And beautiful engage by Busio, and a great pedestal by Kalista. And that looks like it's going to be the Baron Nasher for KC, as Yehu wants to go for the 1v1.
Foxfire sent out with the charm as well. Orb Deception. The Spirit Rush. Poby about to die. Saved by Paris. Yehu gets on out, but Poby cannot contest or do a thing about this Baron in the top side. Na'Vi tried to make a bait play, and it has backfired poorly. So let's see the setup here. Na'Vi is 4. There is a cannon with ulti. Flying through the skies is Rilech onto Busio. He gets quickness immediately. Oh, the ulti terrible as Unbreakable will, but it's just an Ari cleaving through. I don't know what Na'Vi expected, but they've run out of options here in this game and maybe in the series of SamD still without his summoners. His bullet time gets interrupted and charmed, and the whole world is going upside down for Na'Vi as they get obliterated on Summoner's Rift. Yike has started the Dragon off. The double up not going to reach as Weaver's Wall going to be used by Poby, but Dragon is still very healthy. That Weaver's Wall will expire, and now with no ulti to zone off, the quickness comes in. Rilech to target for the Olaf, and running through is Yike. Look at Yehu's angle onto Poby. He's down immediately as Yike steps on up, so does Paris, but they're both going to fall. Mainter as well on the chase. I don't know what happened to him, but he's just dead. And Navi's chances in the spring playoffs have all but come to an end as KC get the soul and look to close this game out.
KC found the final fight. 4-0. They're gonna run down mid lane and finally finish this game and finish this series and send Na'Vi home.
Outside of the last game, it felt like this series was an open and closed book. Na'Vi get their first win ever against KC in the LEC all-time, but that was last game. Here it's a series win, here it's a lower bracket run, here it's a second seed of the LEC for spring, doing exactly what we expected. In 3-1, they'll take LEC down with them. But the Nexus is bare. The bullet time comes out. NAVI are eliminated. And KC start their run in LEC Spring.
A rough way for NAVI to end the series. They brought out a lot of hope in Game 3. But KC simply dominated in the early game. Yike, I think, just got the better of LEC so many times throughout this series. And KC demonstrating their return to form with question marks, with a couple asterisks next to those names, because of course it wasn't the cleanest series by any means.
But it was a very clear series that KC were the better team throughout. And I think right now LEC looks quite like a top 3, like a clear top 3. We'll have to see how this weekend plays out. The player of the series, you can vote for Yike, Yehu, or Kalist. I think Yike probably, I mean, Yike had a really good series.
I mean, I would also give compliments to Yehu, who got a lot of criticism over this split as well. It felt like he had a cleaner performance today.